a magia do futebol. Somos diferentes, mas torcer nos faz parecidos. Não importa se você assiste com a camisa da sorte, no bar com amigos ou em casa na poltrona.
Preparou, vai bater, ganhou!
Se você é o que grita mais alto, o que só comemora depois do replay, cada um torce do seu jeito. Coca-Cola, torcer é pra todos.
Olha o contra-ataque aí, vem que vem o time avançando rápido pela meio de campo. Bola dominada no pé do camisa 10. Ele vai pra cima, passou pelo primeiro, passou pelo segundo. Invadiu a grande área, vai chutar. Bateu, é gol! Que golaço, minha gente!
A experiência de futebol mais autêntica já criada pros games. Junte-se no 5x5 Rush, a nova maneira de jogar com os amigos e leve seu clube pra vitória. EA Sports FC 25. Dê tudo pelo clube. Já disponível.
Meu nome é Cairo Santos e eu sou o kicker e único brasileiro jogando na NFL. Cada chute, cada jarda conquistada, cada passo me levou para mais perto dos meus sonhos. Agora, a cada R$200 em compras com seu Visa cadastrado, você tem a chance de ficar mais perto do sonho de assistir ao Super Bowl 59. E usando o seu cartão de débito, você ainda concorre a prêmios diários de até R$1.000. Não importa o tamanho do seu sonho, dê o primeiro passo. Visa, apoiando seus passos aonde você quiser chegar.
Essa música numa aventura off-road, hein? Já imaginou? Então aproveita para se imaginar a bordo do novo Jeep Renegade 2025. Agora com as novas versões Altitude, Willys, Saara e Night Eagle. Todas com motor turbo de 185 cavalos, o mais potente da categoria, capacidade off-road e 5 anos de garantia. Com certeza um deles é a sua cara. Ou melhor, o seu espírito aventureiro. Aproveite. Faça um test drive no novo Jeep Renegade. Paz no Trânsito começa por você.
Hey, Rick.
Yo.
How did you like that Super New York Monday? 2 playoff games in New York in baseball, the Yankees and Mets.
Never heard of that first team you mentioned.
The Liberty was hosting a finals game.
I didn't care about the Stankies, but the Mets beating the Dodgers. That's a good one. It's a rivalry between the Dodgers and the Mets. Being Mike Piazza went from the Dodgers to the Mets. JD Martinez, he went from the Dodgers to the Mets. I think David Cone went to Mets to Dodgers. So it's a lot of history, a lot of players that have been traded off.
I don't know much about baseball.
Here we go.
Haven't the Yankees been around longer than the Mets?
Who cares?
So that doesn't matter.
Fuck the Yankees.
The Yankees, their original team.
Man, fuck them, man.
I just noticed you have a Mets sweater. That's kind of crazy. How many Bulls sweaters do you own?
I think 1.
Wow.
2. No, not
New York. Want to see everything.
Nah. I appreciate you shouting out the Mets on this platform. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk baseball amongst my peers a lot. So, my guy, my fellow comrade. So it's good. It's refreshing to, talk baseball a little bit, Everything's not about basketball and football,
Isn't it?
I just thought of a question for later about Lonzo.
Okay.
I don't know, Zeke, man. How you feel about all this this New York stuff that Zeke got that Rick got going on?
It's kind of odd to me. I don't really get it.
It's not fake though. The pay is no.
You said you're not a Jersey guy. You got a Mets jersey. I don't understand.
Baseball is different though. Baseball.
Oh my god.
Baseball is different.
How is baseball different? You said I hate jerseys. I don't like them, but you have a Mets jersey.
It's different. When you go to the game, you gotta wear something, and it's hot. So it's like,
I've been to numerous baseball games. I never wore a baseball jersey.
You don't even like baseball, so why would you even go?
I go to a game
for free.
No, I'll pay to go to a game.
You don't even understand the rules. Why would you even go?
Yeah, I do. The baseball is not that hard to understand.
It's not.
This ain't hockey.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, you're paying. You're paying to go to Sox games, Zeke?
I have before, yes.
Why? Those should be free.
I support both Chicago teams. Sox, Cubs, don't matter. All Chicago.
Well, they're only gonna be 2 Chicago teams for not for long. But it's interesting that Rick says I don't care for jerseys, but I'll get one for New York.
Yeah, you would think he'd have a Bulls jersey, but no.
Well,
Any
Chicago jersey.
All right.
You know what? This brings up a valid question. So being that you guys are Mitchell and Ness guys, Jersey guys, I'm willing to buy my first, Bears or Bulls throwback. Are you willing to chip in? Chip in a $10 fit for Rick to get his first M&N, throwback jersey.
That's a valid question.
I'm sure your Mitchell and Ness account, they'll throw you 10% with an email or something.
That ain't nothing but shipping.
What is $10 going to do for a Mitchell and Ness?
Well, I was exaggerating with the $10.
Oh,
I was thinking you would put a little, put a little extra on the sauce.
A little guac.
Yeah, a little guac. $40. But
so, what Bears jersey would you get? A Caleb?
At this point, yeah, I get a Caleb.
Oh wow, he ain't even proven himself a whole season.
Caleb Cole. Caleb Cole, dude.
Oh, okay.
Caleb Cole,
greatest Bears rookie quarterback ever. I said,
whoa,
yeah.
Is the season halfway through?
No, but he's cold.
You already know this. How many games?
Know.
4? 6.
6 games in. You're stamping this.
Stamping it.
Yeah,
written in stone.
Yeah. Caleb Cole. He cold, dude.
He's already better than Justin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think Justin got a fair shake?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Other than the Mets playoff game, the Mets in the National League Championship Series, and other than the Liberty trying to go up 2-1 in the WNBA Finals, there is some basketball on TV. The Bulls are playing their second to last preseason game tonight. But this game is important because
Lonzo Ball's back. Ball night.
Yeah, that's
Big baller brand. Ball night.
Hey, yo, pause. That was crazy.
That's his last name.
Yeah, still, it's 2024. You got to be careful.
True.
Hashtag the return, Lonzo Ball.
Bulls do hashtag returns a lot.
Why? Yeah, they do. They do a lot of hashtag returns.
Yeah.
That's something the Bulls are great at. Players getting hurt and taking their time getting back. That's a part of the culture. We talk about culture a lot with basketball organizations, and that's the Bulls culture. Injuries. With that being said, what's some expectations? I mean, is it fair? Is it even fair to have expectations for Lonzo Ball this first season?
This whole season is a wash.
The whole season?
For him or the team?
For him, well, it should be for both, but yeah, definitely for him. You can't judge him off. No. You gotta get a lather. You gotta give him this whole season to get a lather.
So it takes 82 games to get that lather, huh?
It ain't like he's gonna be starting.
Whoa! Oh, that's another game. Oh, I'm gonna volley that back. I'll volley that back to you. Let's say the game hasn't started yet, but let's say he looks good in his limited action in his preseason game. I mean, good for however many minutes he plays. Right? It looks like he's back healthy. He doesn't look like he's just not learning to walk, as they said he was doing last year.
He got a brand new knee. It feel like
brand new. He might be able to jump out the gym. So let's say it's Thanksgiving. In fact, let's go past Thanksgiving. Let's go. We're in mid-December, and Lonzo looks good. I think mid-December was the last time he played basketball, right? Mid-December, 3 years ago?
It was January 2022.
Okay. Let's say he looks good. Is there any feasible way that he could be put into the starting line?
Over who?
Yeah, over who, yo? Honestly,
I mean, who's the starting point guard for the Bulls? Josh Giddey?
Josh Giddey. And Giddey we trust.
That's not a hashtag that I'm gonna roll with.
No. Wait, Kobe ain't starting? Oh, Giddey is the 3, right?
No. Giddey's the 1, Kobe's the off guard.
Oh, okay.
And Zach is gonna play the 3.
Oh, Zach.
Mm-hmm. And Pat at 4 and Bucci Main at 5. Come on, Zeke. Keep up.
All right.
So I asked this question. Josh Giddey is not a traditional 1. He's more of a hybrid, a Scottie Pippen, if you will. He can set up the offense from the wing, not an actual one. Zoe is a one if he's playing well. And I'm asking you all, how well do you have to play for you to say, you know what, he can be the starter. He can get starter minutes.
That would be playing extraordinary.
It's almost impossible for him to this year to just come off as starter potential. Like he would have to show you 8 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, and he ain't doing it. And that's low. That's lower. Right. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not
shooting 50% from
three. Like, dude, he would have to do a lot. And I don't think he's capable of doing that. Not right now.
You can't expect him. You can't put that expectation on him.
Right. You really
His
can't.
first season back, he ain't played in 3 years. Too much pressure.
Yeah. I don't think so. I just don't see that. Also, I believe that he has to get his conditioning right.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 years of being out the league, no condition. You can only do so much when you by yourself in an empty gym.
Right.
He's got to learn how to play with other new teammates. He's got new teammates now. He doesn't have the same guys that he had in 2022. It's a lot different now. So it's a lot. Like you use the perfect word, and he needs to get a lather for the whole year. So, and honestly, he's not even playing 82 games. I'd be happy if he plays 60. Yeah. Like, dude, if he plays 60, that's a win. So
is another question: is he going to play back-to-backs?
No, probably not.
He might be on the no back-to-backs, as we'll talk about later.
Mm-hmm.
My question for this game was: does he get a tribute video when they bring him into
tribute video?
Game? Do they put up a little tribute a little quick tribute?
No, but there's going to be a clap of an ovation.
Yeah. A rousing standing ovation. Oh. Is it a standing ovation or is it just a regular lots of clap?
You know what? In the regular season, he might get the standing.
Oh, yeah, it's still preseason.
It's still preseason. So this right now, and the stands, and it's not full. It's gonna be like
does he have to address the crowd? Hey,
he's got to do this, do this.
It's for y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Do the salute. You got to do all that. You have to. You got to do those things. So
standing ovation might be a little too much. Coming back from an injury, I know it's been.
I agreed. I think
it's been. I mean, he's played 20 games for the team in 4 years.
It's crazy. You mentioned in a video tribute.
He's been gone for 3 years. Just him being back is worth it.
It ain't like he went away to fight in a war.
I thought he was never coming back.
It ain't like he had COVID or that cancer that 50 Cent had in that movie. It ain't like none of that. He just broke his leg.
No, his knee was messed up, and they said, "Yo, we don't even know what's wrong with you, bro."
His knee was messed up. That's what's wrong with him.
No, they didn't know exactly what was wrong. He had to get like 5 different opinions.
No, I believe it's because he kept getting infections in it, right? If I remember that correct. Yeah. So when they
talking about amputation, or am I?
Yeah, they was about. Hey, he might get his.
Yeah. Here, I don't know from my doctor. Hey, what's wrong with me, man? I don't even know.
I mean,
I really don't know. But if my doctor tell me I don't know, I want him to point me in the direction of somebody that does know right after. I don't know what's wrong with your elbow, but my guy, he's an elbow specialist, so I'm gonna send you to him. All right, I'll take that. Yeah, I'm a pediatrician.
That's right.
I don't know.
Well, why are you going to see a pediatrician? That's the question.
That's just the first thing that popped in my head. Pediatrician.
Dad mode kicked in. Does Lonzo being back improve the team's winning chances this year? Like if I told you the Bulls, their over under was 28, and I'm gonna look at DraftKings real fast, the filibuster. If I told you their win total was 28, would you say Lonzo being back and conservatively playing 60 games, like you said, Rick, does that move the team to say 3 more wins? Are they now 30, 31?
No, and here's why. Because as Zeke stated, this year is definitely to get a lather, and whatever you can get out of him, your expectations are so low. It's just about him being on the court, seeing if he could function in the NBA game. So I'm not looking at him for him to take a game time. First of all, he's not going to be in the game in clutch moments.
Right. He ain't going to be in the game long enough.
Right. To even affect the game. Yeah. So I'm not looking for that. It would just be remarkable. It would be unbelievable for him to do anything that contributes to wins and losses for the
Bulls. DraftKings has the Bulls total wins at 26.5.
Yeah. They need to go lower than that. If they want to poop for cool.
I don't know if we that bad though.
I was going to say 26.5. You might need to put that bet in.
Oh, you think we'll get more than 26?
I think, and this is crazy because we know the Bulls is they're contagious team. They're always hurt, right? One person gets hurt, the next person's going to catch it, too. But if I think 26.5 is kind of low. I think if everything breaks right as far as health, and if Zach is there until mid-January, and he's playing, and he's
too.
Yeah, and he's playing the way he should be playing, right? That we expect from Zach. I think they'll be close to 20 wins by mid-January already, right? I mean, that's not saying a lot, right? Because you play a mid-January, you have what 30-ish games by then. I think the Bulls can have 15, so they could be hovering around a 500 team.
I think I said this in the last pod is that they can come out the first 10 games. They could come out 6-4, 7-3. That's not unrealistic. And with that, and then Zach is playing for another. He's basically playing for another. Trying out. He's on display to get traded. So
last year they won 39. So.
And this team
what'd you say the number was? 26?
26.5.
Damn. Last time they won less than that was.
I think that's disrespectful. I'm not even Bulls fan. I'm not a Bulls fan, but I feel like that line is disrespectful. DeMar DeRozan, as great as he is, I don't think he was worth 14 wins. Him and Caruso. Caruso's not worth a win.
Caruso's not worth a win?
A win. You could put Caruso on any team, right? Any team does not matter. I don't care about the roster. I don't think Caruso improves the team by a win. Caruso's a good player, but he doesn't move the needle, is what I'm saying.
But you need him though.
Yeah, he can make a difference.
You need him. You need like-minded players like Caruso. You need more than one Caruso. So I'm saying to improve your win total. You can put Caruso back on this team. I guarantee you that win line is staying at 26.5.
Lonzo is entering the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I don't see no one clapping either. Oh, now they clapping. They're clapping now.
Did he get a salute?
No, not yet. He just skipped on in.
Standing? Not really standing ovation.
He raised his hands to the crowd. Oh, now. Wow, yeah. Now they standing up.
First play probably gonna be for him.
That'd be the good thing. First play for him. I would be watching the game with y'all, but I don't have bunny ears. Shout out to Jerry Reinsdorf. Jerry Reinsdorf is in the news today. Did y'all see that?
No.
He said he's considering selling the White Sox. He's open to the idea. Put it like that.
So that means the Sox are relocating, possibly.
I've said that's in play a lot on these frustrated Chicago sports fan episodes. Mm-hmm. I said the second Jerry Reinsdorf either leaves this plane as far as is done living, done breathing, or he sails, that team is up for grabs and it won't be in Chicago.
Wow.
Think they'll move him to Tennessee or something. Lonzo with a 3. First 3.
He made it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Lonzo,
Hey, Giddy,
step.
watch your back, Giddy.
Michael Bridge, Selly.
See, you super New York, man. I think you need to give up. You gotta give up your Chicago card, Rick. Until further notice, you gotta get that up.
Negative.
Would you get a Mets tattoo?
No, dude.
Oh, I didn't know.
Would you get a Bulls tattoo?
No. Or Bears, no.
But what if the Mets win the World Series?
No. Would I get a I can't even say it. Would I get a Billionaire Boys Club tat?
I think you would.
But Mets win the World Series over the Yankees. Would you get OMG tatted on the right side of your neck?
Nah.
Would you get Grimace on your shoulder?
Inner thigh. How about that?
Hey,
no, man. I wouldn't get none of that, man. No, man. I wouldn't do any of that. I wouldn't get OMG or I would get an OMG rug for the crib though.
What is OMG?
It's just a slogan they came up with.
Oh my God, that's their slogan.
Yeah, it's just
that's not something they came up with.
No, I'm saying they just keep repeating it. It's like anybody, somebody do something. It's like, oh my God, home run. Oh my God. It's kind of baseball players.
If that was the Miami Heat slogan, you would slander it and trash it.
Hey, can you back
taking OMG
baseball players are weird, dude. They're very dude. Baseball players are quirky. They're the same dudes that like don't change their draws in a 8-game hitting streak. Like they're just weird. They just do crazy shit. That's just how they are. So
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, they do shit like that. So
you can't take a commonly used acronym and make it your slogan.
I mean, it's the unofficial.
So you could buy Mets gear that says OMG on it.
No.
Oh, okay. Man, take it.
No, they haven't trademarked OMG.
They haven't trademarked.
Sell it, and they can't trademark Grimace because obviously he belongs to the.
He threw out the first pitch.
Their mascot is McDonald's.
No, for some reason Grimace threw out the first pitch and they started winning after that. Once again, baseball players are interesting, unique sport figures. God. They are very
so he gonna be their mascot from now on if they win?
Just for this year. This
what if they win though?
Then next year it's gonna be a different thing. But this year
they gotta keep it the same.
No. They're not gonna. They're very superstitious.
I see.
They're very superstitious. Like Grimace is not a fan. Like it's ugly and whatever, and they promote it, but they started winning. So, hey man, this is a basketball show, man. Let's talk basketball.
As you can see, Zeke, the Mets had to be pretty shitty for having Grimace. They had to have Grimace. They called Grimace like, "Hey, you want to throw this first pitch out?" No one really cares,
right?
Whatever. And then everything flipped. That's just how
Ronald to throw the first pitch out.
No, Ronald cost too much.
Yeah, and he's too scary looking. Might scared of people.
Nobody scared of Ronald McDonald.
People aren't scared of clowns. Yeah,
but not that clown. I think more.
Ronald McDonald's not a scary looking.
He's not a typical clown.
No,
he's a clown.
He's not even a mascot anymore. If you pay attention, he don't be on the commercials like that.
What?
You don't see him in the restaurant.
Hey, get this show back on the road, man.
Get
this show back on the road.
We're talking about McDonald's restaurant.
It pisses me off that Steve Cohen is about to get that, about to have that World Series. But if you all do mess around and win the World Series, even if you win it over the Yankees, Rick, you gotta get a tat.
We'll discuss it in another. Yeah, it's up for debate. We can discuss.
I don't think you would get it because you'd have to explain it so much.
No, not if I get not the Larry O'Brien, the World Series trophy and it's got Mets logo on it. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm Mets fan."
You would actually just don't of the trophy.
Dude, this is all speculation, man. Hey, the Liberty are losing right now, 26-11.
Baseball got a nice looking trophy.
What about if the Bulls win 45 games? You get a tat?
Huh? I wouldn't. I don't think they're going to do that, but I wouldn't be happy about that because we're pooping for Coop. Poop for Coop.
I don't know, man. You heard the crowd. Zoe's back.
Last time we won over 45, we made the playoffs. So
you know what? If we win 45, real talk, that means Kobe has taken his game to another level.
yeah,
Kobe.
I mean, Kobe is his trajectory is went into the top 25.
If I could peel back the curtain, a little Wizard of Oz, their reference. If I could peel back the curtain, I'm a big Kobe fan.
No, you know
I'm not a fan of the Bulls. And if Kobe does take off and go to that next level, I'm gonna be so conflicted. I want him to be good, but I also don't want him to be so good that they gotta lock him up for a decade. Say, hey, you the guy, you the next one. Like, come on, man, go play for a cool team.
Let me ask you guys this: what does Kobe's stats have to be for him to be a top 25 player or ascend like the Bulls are winning 40 games, 40 plus, 43 games? What's the stats have to look like?
you got to average 30.
Huh? That pay. I asked you this question. What does he have to really average for the Bulls to ascend to,
He
let's
can't
say,
do that.
23 points? 40 wins plus.
40 wins, which is almost double their expected win total, thanks to DraftKings. I think Kobe. I agree with Zeke because we don't think Zach is going to be there the whole squad. I mean, the whole year. But if they're winning or not, I don't think Zach is going to be there the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
So Kobe has to go to not just the next level. He has to skip the next level. He has to get to 30. Like, I'm talking top all NBA level. Kobe's had, because this roster is not a good roster. We talked about.
Yes, I have a start. I'm sorry.
I was joking with 30.
Woo.
No.
Like it's serious.
It's dead ass. I mean, shout out to New York because that's what y'all say out there. Ain't that
Save
right?
at least money.
Well, I'm saying we've talked about this roster ad nauseum, right? Expectations. Can they make the playoffs? If they make the playoffs, it's going to be as the worst play-in team of all time, which ain't saying a lot. But Pat Williams at best so far in his career is 10 points, right? Vucci, man, is 30. He's 34 now.
Yeah.
Since he's been a Bulls player, he has not been an all-star type player. He hasn't been the player that you saw in Orlando. That's fair. I mean, that's facts, right? Zach LaVine, we already talked about him. We don't expect him to be here, no matter what the circumstances is. He will not be in a Bulls jersey after the trade deadline. Putting that on wax. Okay. Josh Giddey, cool player, might be in jail before the season's over. You don't know. And name me a bench player. You got the draft pick. Matisse or whatever his name is. Matisse. You have no idea what to expect from him, right? He's a rookie.
You got Meg the Stallion's boyfriend.
Oh, Meg the Stallion's boyfriend. He might be in the G League before this game is over. So it's not much you can hang your hat on from a top of the league standpoint. It has to be Kobe going Super Saiyan. It has to be Kobe being all NBA player. There's no other shot. He's got to average 30. He's got to do some crazy shit. He's got to be unguardable.
He's got to be 35-5, something like that.
Something like that.
He averaged 19 last season. I don't think it's going to jump by 10 points.
I think that
11 points.
We've seen that happen before, though.
Yeah,
right?
We've seen it happen. It can happen. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen.
Didn't Kobe just do it last year? Didn't his point per game jump 10 points last year?
I don't know about. I wouldn't say 10 points. I think it was like 7 to 8. I think it was like he went from 11 to 12. 19.
Oh, he went from 9.7 to 19.
Yeah, that's 10 points. But him to do it 2 years in a row,
19 to 20 is different, though, man.
Is it?
I mean, 19 to 30. I mean.
It is only different in the way we view it. Right? We view 20 points per game as he's a decent. He's decent. He's cool. I will draft him on fantasy team. We think of 30 as an elite player, right? somebody that should be starting an All-Star game, somebody who should be leading you to playoff series wins. For the Bulls to even think about having a winning season be 43 games or better, 43 wins. To even think about this, and it's just answering the question you was posed. It has to be Kobe going to that next level.
Yeah, I think Kobe needs to go to the next level, and defense has to be shored up.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything else about anybody else picking up the slack, anything like that. Just everybody else playing at their expected level. If everybody plays at their expected level, you expect this team to be a 25 win team, 25 to 28 win team. If you're going to go 13 wins better, Kobe's got to be that guy.
I found
or Lonzo, like we talked earlier.
Oh man. I found a chart. Biggest increase in points per game. Didn't change teams. This is from 2017, though.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest jump in NBA history, CJ McCollum, 14 points.
Mm.
Wow, CJ McCollum.
He had 6.8, and he added 14 the next year.
So a smaller guard did do it. It's possible.
But 19 to 30 is upper echelon scoring.
I agree. And you know what else I agree with? Kobe White's bag is deeper than CJ McCollum.
That's debatable. That's a take right there. That is a take. That is a take right there, my friend.
I know I'm familiar with his game, right? I'm also familiar with what type of player he is in the league. He's a low volume shooter. Well, he's a volume shooter, low percentage guy. Yeah, he'll get you 17 to 20, 23.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
42% from the field.
Mm-hmm. Now you're talking about language.
That's CJ. That's CJ. I don't think he has a multitude of moves to get his shot, right? I think Kobe can match everything CJ does and Kobe's bigger. Yeah. Kobe can get away with more.
I don't know if Kobe's stronger, but he is taller.
Mm-hmm. And I think his layup package is better. That's his bag. I think his layup package.
Kobe's layup package is better. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll throw this as a caveat. If Kobe can have a career like CJ, I'd be happy. If he stays a Bull, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
I'll be happy if he has a CJ McCollum career. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, if he becomes better, then yeah, that's great. But if he consistently is a CJ McCollum type player, that's cool. That's not bad.
No, it's not. It's not bad. Will he get his number retired?
If he's CJ, if he's CJ like,
if he has a CJ McCollum type career for the Bulls, will he get his number retired?
It's other things that's factor. Are they getting to the Eastern Conference Finals? Are they getting to the finals?
Has CJ McCollum ever took his team to the WCF?
No, but he was a Batman. He was a Robin to Dame when they went to the WCF.
Mm-hmm. So
which is what I think Kobe
you
is.
Say he took his team.
Yeah. So which I've always told you. If you go back to the archives, I said this last year. I think Kobe White can strive to be Darius Garland better.
Yeah, he maxes out as a Robin.
Yeah, he maxes out as a Robin. I don't see Kobe White as the Batman. No, he's not a number one. He's not an alpha male. I don't want him being my number one guy, Paul. I've been mad Paul's worthy on this show, man. Excuse me. Ridiculous. But yeah, he's not a one guy.
No. All right. What's the score in that Bulls game so far?
Preseason, we don't care, but 33 to 30.
Has Lonzo had any more taking any more shots since that 3?
No, it took him.
Is he done for the day? You got his warm up on. He's the ice packs on his knees.
No, he might get a second half. He might get a couple more minutes.
Okay, all right. What's been your thoughts on the Bulls preseason so far?
From the few games I got to watch,
why have you only watched a few games?
Because of your boy you just mentioned, Jerry. That there's no limited options to watch the new CHSN network.
What channel is that again?
I don't have one of those options.
What channel is that?
Sports Network.
That's on 61.1.
I don't know.
I think on your dial is 66.2.3. You still have an antenna.
You got to get bunny ears.
Yeah.
Are they even on the radio?
I don't know. Are they? Should be on ESPN. I think they are still on the radio. I don't think the radio changed.
Wait a second. ESPN 1000 still a thing?
You think ESPN going somewhere?
Thought ESPN was done with the radio business, huh? News to me.
I didn't know.
Huh. All right. So with the games you were able to see, what's been your
the young talent looks promising. I like Matas. He was going at it with Giannis. He got shoved to the ground. He got back up. But he doesn't look yeah, that was the highlight going viral. Giannis pushing him, but he doesn't look afraid. He looks like he can score some points. He looks like he's ready.
He has to work on his outside shot, which most
he was hitting some threes.
Yeah, his
they say he's a bad shooter. He look all right to me.
He's still. I need to be convinced, but he needs to work on his outside shot. It looks like athletically he's NBA ready. Athletically. He still is a little sloppy with the ball handling, which is expected. But overall, I expect a Tony Kukoc-esque type of player. Handle the rock, and Not this year, but I'm saying like that's his comp. Like he's a 6'11", 6'10", athletic. Can run the floor, dribble. Tony didn't really have a 3. You know what I'm saying? No. He's got to, work on his 3. But was it Montes? Matas. I think that he's going to be decent, but he definitely has some stuff to work on.
This team is definitely very young, and they say young teams don't win, so we got that working in our favor.
Y'all don't find it odd that they just happen to compare him to Tony Kukoc?
Are they from the same place?
No.
I thought Montes is from the South Side.
He's from.
He's from here.
He's from the Burke. But
where's his family from?
His family's from. They're not Jew. I don't want to say Jew.
Whoa. I'm about to say the JE what? JEW.
If Montes can be anything like Tony Kukoc, this team is definitely going to win 40 some odd games. However, I think that is a very high bar. This does not matter what I think about Tony Kukoc as a Hall of Famer, but Tony Kukoc was a baller. I mean, he could play at least, but if Montes, a rookie, can come in and play like Tony Kukoc, like know your role, hit some big shots, set up the offense from the wing, that'd be clutch for this team. They definitely go over that 26.5 easily.
Can we give our predictions on how many wins this year? Our lasting prediction before the season starts.
The Bulls preseason is almost over. Lonzo Ball is back. He looks good. Where are the Bulls going to finish this season? Give me your win-loss predictions for the Bulls 2024-2025.
30-52.
Zeke? nodding off.
I'm trying to think of the future this season.
You think about the Bulls will do enough to be crappy, but not good enough to crap enough.
I think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna be in the 20s.
Whoa! So you're going over 29?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think they're gonna be in the 20s. 35 wins.
Wow.
35 and 47. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So both of you will have the Bulls going over the DraftKings projection. All right, put your money.
I think they're gonna be over.
Yeah, go ahead and drop 5 units on that real fast. Get that in. Easy bet.
When I do my over/under parlay, I'm putting them over.
All right, let's get off the Bulls. Let's talk about the greater NBA real fast to finish this show. People love lists. It is a content king, especially with the NBA. People love ranking NBA players. So let's get our ranks. The season starts less than a week. Well, the season's a week from today. My bad. Zeke, kick us off. I need the top 20 players.
Are we going in order?
Do you have it? Do you have your top 20 players in order?
No, I do not.
Pick me, teacher. Pick me, teacher.
All right. So while you put numbers next to the names, I'm gonna let Rick filibuster for him. Give me your top 20 players.
Would you want me to go back 20 to 1 or 1 to 20?
I think that is the most suspenseful. Let's start at 20.
20. I got Jaylen Brown.
Ooh, I like that. That's kind of spicy. Jaylen Brown. No,
Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown.
Finals MVP, Jaylen.
You have him at 20.
At 20. Wow. I have Ja at 19, and the reason Ja is at 19.
Ja, who didn't play last year, barely,
because I don't know what the injury is, but I do think that he would, if he played, he would be top 15.
But Jalen's a final.
He's not even, dude. Jalen's not better than Tatum. Let's be real now. Let's be.
Did Tatum win Finals MVP?
Dude, Iguodala won MVP. Do you think he's better than Steph Curry? Exactly.
At defense, yes.
Knock it off, dude.
At defense,
man,
at guarding LeBron,
cut the malarkey.
At guarding LeBron, yeah.
No, dude. Just because you win Finals MVP don't mean you're the best.
That don't mean nothing. Oh, okay.
I didn't say it didn't mean nothing, but I don't. You had a good 5-6 games. That's what it means. That's what it means. Finals MVP. You're the MVP of the finals.
Oh,
let me continue my list.
Isn't that what matters?
Number 18, Jalen Brunson.
Ooh, okay. I think I had Jalen Brunson a little higher than that, but okay. I respect it.
17. Oh, I forgot. 17, Booker. Evan Light-Skinned Booker.
Okay. I don't hear anything that's super surprising yet.
He's on my list too. Okay.
He better be. Or the Kardashians coming to see you.
I got Dame at where am I? I got Dame at am I at 16? I got Dame at 16.
Okay.
I got Spider at 14. Oh, 15. I gotta go. I got Brunson twice. Shit. All right, let me go. 14, I got Spider. 13, I got Kyrie.
Whoa.
Yeah. 12,
13, whoa. I gotta stop you right there. You got Kyrie 13?
Kyrie at 13.
I didn't put Kyrie.
Kyrie's not in your top 20?
Can we get you to why is Kyrie top 13?
Dude, you know Kyrie he's probably the most unstoppable dude on the court. You can't stop Kyrie. Kyrie's a 50-40-90 dude. Relax.
That's Kyrie. But once you get to the 13s, you're talking about alphas now. Kyrie's not an alpha no more. That's in his background.
Whoa. Tatum's not an alpha, and he's top.
Whoa. That's a hot take.
Tatum's an alpha. Does he play like one? Exactly.
In
Does he play
closing,
like
A lot of games he don't show.
Does
up.
he play like one?
no, he shows up. It's just in some of the closing moments, he does dumb stuff like fadeaways. He's 6'11". Why are you fading away from 18 feet away?
Jaylen Brown got more dog in him than Tatum. And
Okay,
but Tatum's the better player, though.
So he's the one. He's the alpha. He's the best player.
He's not really an alpha, though.
Kyrie's not going to ever be on a roster ever again where he's the best player.
No.
In fact, Kyrie's only been on a roster in his whole career twice where he was the best player.
You can dissect. 11 SGA.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. First of all, you skipped 12, and
I said Tatum at 12.
Okay.
Tatum at 12.
The runner-up for MVP is not in the top 10.
The insane order.
That is crazy talk. Yeah. Nasty work.
Now my top 10. SGA didn't make the top 10. So
that is crazy.
That I don't have SGA in 10?
Yes.
Okay. Are these 10 players better than SGA? Aren't better than SGA? Ant-Man. Sorry, I got Ant-Man better than SGA.
It's debatable.
Okay.
That's not debatable.
It is. Number 9. I got Steph Curry. 9. Steph Curry is not better than SGA. Come on now.
SGA is better than Curry right now.
What? Come on,
yes,
man. Wow. Oh man, dude. I got. I'm gonna speed this up. 8. AD. All right.
I will take SGA.
7.
SGA gonna be on the floor more than
7. KD.
SGA.
Wow. 6. The King.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 5. Freak.
Okay.
4. Victor Wemby. 3. Luka.
Wait. Oh. Whoa.
I think Wemby is gonna be crazy, dude. He is, yeah. Wemby is.
I was thinking, is it crazy to put Wemby in the top 5?
Wemby is top 5.
Is this fantasy draft?
No. I think Wemby is gonna be crazy, dude. Like,
yeah, but SGA is crazy.
Already. Is he gonna be crazier than Wemby? Wemby has only played 28 minutes and he crazy.
Yeah.
28.
He was the MVP runner-up.
Game changer.
Dude, Wemby is an alien.
And he's probably top 3 defensive player in his position.
No, he could.
Wow. SGA being outside the top 5 is diabolical. Shout out to New York.
Number 3, Luka, JoJo, and Joker to round it up.
Mm-hmm.
Still got Joker as number 1.
Okay.
I got JoJo as number 2. I would put JoJo as number 1, best player in the league, but that back not playing back to back, that really irks me. But I understand it though.
All right. Okay. Why does that irk you? You know, just we did talk about Lonzo not playing back to back, but
I get it. It just you want your superstar player to play every game that possibly can, and he can't. So that means
it possibly can. And he said he can't possibly play more than he can give you right now.
Oh, so that means he won't get any awards, right? Don't you got to play like 72 games or something?
68.
68. Okay.
He's got his MVP. He's got his 2 scoring titles. He's got enough NBA awards. He's all NBA. He's made all NBA 7 times?
He's Hall of Fame for sure.
Yeah. Hall of Fame on day 1.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So he don't need no more awards. He needs to win titles now.
Yeah. He's at the. I need to win titles. But yeah, that's my top 20. You guys can rip mine apart. What do you agree and disagree with me?
Obviously, I disagree with Shai being outside the top 10. Outside the top 5 is crazy.
It is.
Kyrie being in the top 15 is a little crazy. It was a little interesting. You didn't have Beard. You said Kyrie. No one can Beard.
Oh, James. Harden.
You said no one can guard Kyrie. The only person that can guard Harden is himself.
This is true, but he hasn't won, and he hasn't. He's got empty calorie scoring right now. These top 20 dudes have done And yes, Harden has balled in the playoffs, but I mean, it was 2017, 2018. Yeah, but what have you done for me lately? I mean, the guys that I mentioned, like Jalen Brunson balled out in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, and you have Jalen Brunson behind people who have never done anything in the playoffs or done anything, like Wemby for that
Wemby,
matter.
I understand people going at me for Wemby, but
I don't have a problem with Wemby.
I just
top 5.
Man. I mean, that's you know how people were saying like, man, Shaq is the best player when he came in the NBA. That's how you feel about Wemby. Like,
okay, whoever said that is
I'm talking about in the first couple of years. Yeah, people were saying, yo, Shaq is the most dominant we've ever seen.
Yeah,
you know, Wemby is on that trajectory.
Yeah, okay, so there's trajectory argument for Wemby. Everybody else has to have a resume. All right. You can't forecast for Shai, even though he has a good resume already.
He does. I didn't say he's garbage. I didn't say he was top 30. I didn't even say he's top 15. I said top 11.
He got a top 5 bag. He got a top 5 resume.
And he's Canadian.
Well, I think that's why you left him out the top 10.
No, I'm joking.
How's that list coming, Zeke?
Did you have Cat on there?
Nah, Cat is not in my top.
I agree. I agree with that.
Of all time,
I agree with that. Cat don't deserve to be in the top 20.
He don't deserve to be top 20.
Wow, I put him on
my list. Dude, I can name 2 players better. Easily some more players. Scotty Barnes is better than Cat.
I don't know about that.
No, I'm not going that far. Scotty Barnes is cool and all. I like him as a Swiss Army knife, but the thing that Cat does great is a lot better than the nothing that Scotty Barnes does great. Scotty Barnes doesn't do anything great. He's good at a lot of stuff, but he ain't great at anything. Cat is great at shooting.
And being soft.
True.
And letting his teammates get choked out.
True again.
You saying SGA is better than Steph is wild work.
Steph is 40.
Dude, so is LeBron, and you got LeBron in your top 3.
LeBron is still LeBron.
Steph is still Steph.
No, he's not.
Dude, are you crazy?
Steph is further from his height. No, Steph is further from his peak than LeBron is from his. LeBron, any given night, LeBron can still lead you to win. Steph can't lead that team nowhere.
Dude,
that's crazy.
That's beyond crazy.
I'm saying it.
Lead them anywhere.
You've seen it the last 3 years. How is me saying it? What's been blatantly in front of you for the last 3 years?
Leading them to like
outrageous
playoff victories and all that.
Where there is nowhere else other than playoff victory.
Dude,
leading them to 30 wins is
let me do my Zeke. 26.4 last year, 5.1 assists, 4 point
wins though.
Oh, it's got to be win. Are you talking about the win? You're not talking about stats?
I said he's not good enough to lead them anywhere. He can still get his numbers. I mean, because not playing on good teams.
What is LeBron? What has LeBron done last year? What did he do last year?
Wasn't he in his playoffs last year? Wasn't he in the second round last year?
No, he got ousted in the first round.
Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure.
No, they lost in the second round to the Nuggets.
No, that was the first round.
No. Oh, was it? Wait a second.
Let me know. Check out.
I remember because I forgot about the play-in because I remember them doing something and I'm like, hey, you shouldn't do that because you got the Nuggets right waiting on you. So maybe that was the play-in because I remember them doing something in the postseason. Maybe it's the play-in I'm thinking about. But in any case,
Jamal here, the game winner in game 3. That was first round.
Right. You're right. So with that being said, LeBron can still lead them to a playoff win. He can still lead his team to do something at 40. Steph is going to be, when Steph gets to 40, because he's still going to be chasing that check. When Steph gets to 40, his team would be a lottery squad.
I'm gonna say this in closing because I gotta go support my baseball team. But I will say this: if you're depending on LeBron James to carry your team in the playoffs throughout the whole season, you are insanely crazy for a 40-year-old. Yeah, that's not happening, bro. And on that note,
Zeke, can you give a better list than what Rick gave us? Because that was horrible.
Rush job, but I have Ja 20.
I'm not mad at that.
Jalen Brunson 19.
Okay.
Cat 18. 17. Somebody Rick left off. Zion.
Okay. The last two, absolutely not. Zion is not a top 20 player.
Huh? If a healthy Zion is in top 20?
First of all, a healthy Zion is an oxymoron. Second of all, Zion don't do anything but dunk. He doesn't do anything but dunk and eat.
He led them to the playoffs when he was healthy, didn't he?
Did he?
Yes.
Or was it Brandon Ingram who Zion's stealing his food?
A trade come up from Zion. Every team is sticking their hand out. That makes him top 20.
That's because everybody is enamored with dunks that you really don't even do anymore.
God. It's true.
Everybody, let's talk about it. His bag is so overrated. He got no moves. He got no handle. They
can't stop it. All he do is go left, and they can't stop it.
It's really, I really don't. I understand where he gets his numbers from because I watch it, but people they glaze this shit. I'm like, he's not that cold, dog. He's not that cold. He can't shoot free throws for all the athletic ability. He's not even a good rebounder.
That is true. He's not a good rebounder. I don't understand that.
Yeah. So, all right, but it's your list. I'm not going to argue with you. Cat,
you just argue with me.
I just said I disagree. I'm not going to tell you you're crazy about it. Cat, I would disagree there. Cat is not a top 20 player. But I do think he's a better fit for the Knicks than Julius Randle is. I think the Knicks did win that trade.
They make the ECF this year. Does that make him top 20?
No, because Brunson.
Oh my God.
Because Brunson,
who do with that?
Because Brunson, who you have behind Cat, mind you, is going to lead them there.
One step behind, yeah.
It's disrespectful. Just FYI.
Okay, 16. Another person Rick didn't have. Halliburton.
Gotta have Tyrese Halliburton in the team. Are you drafting Tyrese Halliburton in the fantasy draft?
If he's available. Why not?
I'm gonna write that down.
15, Spider Donovan Mitchell. 14, Anthony Davis. 13, KD. 12, Devin Booker. 11, Steph. 10, Tatum. 9, Jaylen Brown. 8, LeBron. 7, Ant-Man. 6, Embiid. 5, Wemby. 4, Giannis. 3, Shai. 2, Luka. And 1, the Joker.
I still have Shai over Luka. That's just me. I'm not gonna.
I won't argue with that.
Yeah, I just think Shai is a more complete player. I think Luka is just a ball dominant player, and then everybody has to acquiesce to what he's got going on for him to get his. The whole he is the entire system. Everything's built on him getting his money. But no, that's a solid list. How far down the list do you think the first Bulls player pops up? I'm assuming that's Zach LaVine or Kobe White. Top 40?
They're getting to 30.
That Kobe or Zach?
Zach.
Trash. All right, man. Bulls, they're winning against the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're up big, 71 to what? 58.
Yeah.
71-58 at halftime. Maybe a sign for things to come. The soon to be, hopefully, let me not jinx them, but maybe soon to be 2-2 Bulls are on the preseason with the return of Zoe. Hashtag their return.
Is every game hashtag their return?
Yes.
Or just this one? Oh,
was the reason why he's got to be every game because they got to make up for when Derrick Rose didn't return for 3 years. Hall of Famer, though.
Yes.
Thanks for checking out this latest edition from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. Whether you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or watching on Twitch or YouTube, do the same. Like, subscribe, share with a friend, hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop. And to all my homies in Chicago, we say 3 things. Bear down, go Cubs go, and sell the team, Jerry.